Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic Inspirations, and today I'm doing a Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine reading. So this is called Secret Messages from the Heart. So these are messages from the DM to the DF and the DF to the DM, things that may be unspoken, that they may not have said to you in the 3D. Okay, excuse me, we're tuning into those energies. So I have pre-shuffled, but we're going to go through the cards and see what messages. So we start with the Divine Masculine messages to his feminine. And first of all, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing, commenting and liking and sharing. And I appreciate your support very much. So this is the Divine Masculine messages. So it's not channeled, it's just from the cards. What I'm getting from the cards. So he see his Divine Feminine as someone very practical. Maybe you are somebody that does a practical job, or you are somebody that can turn your hand to anything. You're very practical and you're good at making or fixing things. He sees you as an adventurer. You're open to trying new things in life. You know, you're not stalemate, you're not stuck. Or, you know, he sees you as somebody that does like to try new things, to be adventurous. And he sees you as somebody who really enjoys the sensual side of life. Maybe you did experience sensual pleasure together. But he sees you as someone very sensual. Maybe you wear nice fabrics, you know, nice scent. You know, maybe he likes the touch of your skin, you know, your hair, your eyes. He sees you as somebody very sensual. And he also sees you as someone very spiritual. Maybe you are open with him about this side of you. Maybe you meditate, you do yoga. You're very intuitive. Maybe you've, you know, he's caught you, you know, being very intuitive with what's going on with him. And, you know, you understood what was going on with him more than he thought you might, maybe. We've got bushfires, so I think he lit a fire, basically, inside of him. You know, something about you lit a spark, a flame, and caused a fire, basically. He's burning up, you know, there's a fire burning within him for his feminine. And we've got north. He sees us as true north. You know, this is a north node, our destiny. He feels it's a destined connection. Okay, and these, I forgot to say, these readings are for people in separation, no contact. But he could feel that you are his destiny, and we've got the number 1 there. He could feel you are his destiny. We've got ice. So, you know, at the moment it could feel like this between you, you know, especially if there's no contact and you're in separation. He's wondering what's going on, you know. There is no warmth, there is no fire at the moment because you're in this separation period. And, you know, maybe he's feeling you're the one that's being icy to him, but it could be vice versa energy. But he has this fire within him, and maybe he came across as icy to you. We've got the sun, yeah. When he's been in your energy, you know, he felt that joy, that happiness. And we've got the number 6, the energy of love, you know. Even though he may not have expressed this, he was feeling it. We got the bushfire. There was a deep fire inside him. And it also says light. You lit up his world. You were a bright light in his world when he could have been going through a lot of darkness, dark things going on in his life. He wants to get to know you. He wants to really open up and share himself. Maybe you didn't get the chance to get to know each other properly before, and he wants to be open and honest and get to know you, know more about you, and deepen that bond between you. This is what's on his mind. Yeah, he feels this past life connection, like when he met you, he felt that he'd known you before. This could have been mutual. You could have, you know, you could both experience dreams or visions about other lives that you shared. You know, some people we meet and we feel we know them, don't we, straight away. So this is a past life connection. He's feeling that. And we got engagement. So he's wanting to make a commitment here. He's thinking about this. And again, he may not even have expressed this to you, but he wants to commit to you. He wants to put a ring on it, as it were, because he doesn't want anyone else to snatch you up. And he knows that somebody might, you know, he knows that you're, you know, a catch. And he knows that he needs to move forward and make an offer of commitment to you. He sees your beauty. He thinks you're beautiful. You know, he loves your eyes. He loves your lips, your hair, your skin, you know, and everything about you, you know, but he sees that it's not just external. He does see your inner beauty, your kindness, your caring, your compassion. You know, he just thinks you are a true beauty. He thinks you have a lot of courage as well. He sees you in your life, you know, or he may know about things that you've been through, you've overcome, and he sees you as very courageous. And he knows that he needs to find the courage to come forward. And I feel with this lantern here, he's been getting enlightened. He's understanding the truth of this connection. He's seeing the truth of it, and he needs to find that courage. And this has come up a lot in the masculine readings recently. So he is working on finding that courage to come forward. Yeah, sexual art. See, you know, if you were intimate together, he really enjoyed that with you. He thought you were a very good lover. He felt your bodies together really connected. There was that beautiful, sensual, divine connection between you. And you just seemed to know what the other person desired. And, you know, nobody else has matched that for him. The connection, it stood out. If you haven't been intimate, he's fantasizing about that with you, what it would be like, and wanting to express that with you. And we've got the third chakra here, which is the solar plexus. So I feel he had self-esteem issues, self-worth issues. It may not have come across that way, but I feel that he did. And he wanted to be the best version of himself and be in his power, be in that divine masculine energy. And I feel he's been working on that right now. And we've got curiosity. I feel he really wants to know more about you. We saw that with the romance angel cards. He wants to really know everything about you. He's curious to know more. What makes you tick? What is it that motivates you? He wants to know everything about you. He wants to know more. He wants to dive deep and really know you. And we got soul, and I feel he is really feeling this soul connection. Okay, this soul mate, twin flame connection. He may not have admitted that, but he is feeling this connection. Because if you've been in a separation for a long time and you're still thinking and feeling each other's energies, there's a definite connection there. So what else? So yeah, again, getting to know each other. So he really does want to know you more. Okay, really does want to know you more. And healing your heart. He wants you two to come together and heal each other's hearts. You've both been through heartbreak. And he feels that intuitively, that being together will help heal each other's hearts. And he sees this as a true love connection. As I said, definitely soulmate or twin flame energy. And the lovers, again, confirming that soulmate energy, twin flame, whatever you resonate with. Definitely a fated connection. And he's mesmerised by you. He can't stop thinking about you. You're on his mind. He's desiring you, but he has love for you as well. Yeah, he wants to give you that tender loving, show you his tender side. And he loves everything about you. So, and that's why he wants to know more, because everything he does know, he loves about you. So what does he want to say? It's like the essence of you is forever with me. I try to detach and stop thinking of you. I use distance and lack of communication to try to disconnect. But you overtake my brain and heart. Yeah, you're constantly on his mind and his heart. As soon as I looked in your eyes, I was lost in your soul, lost in your heart. The intensity of these feelings scared me and I could not handle it. So yeah, he could have run, from you straight away. I've done things in the past that I'm ashamed of, and I feel if you knew these things about me, it would change the way you see me for good. So, that links back to that solar plexus energy, lack of self-worth. He's down on himself, whatever he feels he's done wrong. He feels that you won't look at him the same, and he's feeling ashamed of himself. And maybe it's to do with the connection, the way he treated you, feminines. You're in my dreams every night, and I desire to have you in my bed. So again, that sexual, sensual energy. He's wanting to express that with you. You are my angel of love. Yeah, he's feeling the love. And remembering those times with you are my happiest memories. So the times that he shared with you, I've got happy memories. We had that sun energy there. You brought him happiness. Tell me your secret desires and fantasies so we can fulfill them together. So that's it. He wants to know more about you. He wants to understand what it is that turns you on, what makes you tick. He wants to know this about you. I get angry with myself. I know I've hurt you as well as myself. I just don't know what to do. So yeah, again, judging himself there, being hard on himself. And he needs to get into that energy of self-love. Baby, let me hold you in my arms. I want to caress every inch of your beautiful charms. So yeah, very much sensual desires. I get scared to look into your eyes as I feel you see into my soul, but I cannot resist and I fall even deeper. So, this eye contact, this eye connection immediately triggered this connection. So final message, sacred union, true spiritual connection, endless love. My love is yours until the end of time. This love transcends space and time. It truly is a limitless love. So he is feeling that, excuse me, that past life connection. And he wants this sacred union with his divine feminine. It's very much on his mind right now. So we're going to clear the decks and we'll get the feminine's messages. Hello, we're back with the feminine's messages of love, secret messages of love. And I've been getting throat chakra issues now, and I feel that communication has stalled in this connection. For a lot of you, there has been no communication for some time. Excuse me. Right. So this is the divine feminine. How does she see her masculine? So she could see her masculine. Her masculine could be someone very creative, artistic. Maybe he paints, he draws, writes, composes songs. She sees him as a creative person, whatever he does. And a confident, fearless man. But as we can see, the masculine doesn't see himself that way. But that is how the feminine was seeing that, her masculine. But obviously this is a general reading. Easygoing and laid back, no stress. So he could have come across, even though he was feeling stressed maybe, as very laid back. And mature, so grounded experience. So he could have been quite a bit older than the feminine, or he just came across that way, and very experienced in life in some ways. So we've got the earth energy here. So again, the grounded energy, you felt he was very grounded. Maybe he was an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe he, we've got home energy there. Maybe in his energy you felt at home. You saw him as somebody very grounded, very connected to nature. Maybe he was somebody that loved nature, was in his element, out in nature, liked to be outdoors. We've got pressure here, transformation. So I feel the feminine has been through a transformation. I feel both have, the masculine and the feminine. And she's felt under pressure at times. And I feel this is, she's wanted to reach out, but she's stopped herself from reaching out because she didn't want to maybe make the first move, or she felt her masculine needed that time apart. But she was very much feeling the pressure of this separation. And we've got lake here, depth. The depth of these emotions, the depth of these feelings she has for a masculine, and maybe stronger than she's ever had for anyone else. Very deep emotions, deep feelings. As deep as the ocean. We've got a lake there, but very deep. And we've got snow. So that sort of mirrors what the masculine was feeling with the ice connection there. So again, it could feel like, that winter time, the silence, when there's snow, it seems silent everywhere, doesn't it? And there is no communication between you, or very little. And it feels like that time, in the winter when there's no growth, there's no movement, everything is stuck and there's no growth happening. And, we know that in a few months we'll have springtime and everything starts, the shoots keep coming up. So the connection could be still in that period of winter time, like hibernation mode. And as we come out more into springtime, I had that come up in another reading, new shoots of growth might appear in these connections. And we've got speed here. So yeah, the feminine is wanting her masculine to come forward. Okay, we've moved to make that move, to come forward with that. We've got 4 + 2, the energy of 6 again, love. She wants this to move forward quicker than it is, which is understandable. So let's get the romance messages, wedding. So I feel that feminine is very much wanting this commitment, and we did see that the masculine is wanting a commitment as well. So the feminine is wanting a commitment. We've got wedding here. I know some people don't believe in marriage, but you're definitely wanting a long-term relationship. And we've got children here. So this could be the feminine wanting to have a family of her own, wanting to have children. Some of you may not have children, and you're feeling that clock ticking. For others of you, you may already have children, and this has affected the connection, especially if they're small children. Obviously, we have to make them priority in our lives, and you're worried how that would affect them, you know, any new relationship. But I think for a lot of you, it's about having a family, having children, and wanting that for yourself. And we've got heart-to-heart conversations. So you're wanting to have this with your masculine, and we had this come out on another reading I did as well, to have the truth, to be honest with each other, to be open-hearted, to really share your truth. And I feel the masculine does as well, because we had that getting to know you. So I do feel he wants to as well. And we've got sadness. So I think there has been a lot of sadness here for the feminine in this period of separation. You know, the person you love the most is not speaking to you, not in your energy, not around you, and you want to be with them, and they're not with you for whatever reason. They cannot be with you, and it caused a lot of sadness here. And we got sexuality here. So I do feel that the masculine really, you know, brought that side of you out, that sensual, sexual temptress. You know, you enjoyed that with your masculine. If you've been intimate, you enjoyed that. You're missing that side of the connection. If you weren't intimate again, like the masculine, you're fantasizing about that, how it would be with your masculine. And we've got self-sabotage energies, and I feel that the feminine feels that the masculine self-sabotages a connection. But again, it could be mutual entities. Whatever you've done, both of you could have been in self-sabotage. You could have both been protecting your heart. We don't always know we're doing these things. It's subconscious. And you were protecting your heart. She was afraid of heartbreak. And you didn't open up your hearts to each other. And it sabotaged the connection here. And we got attraction. So I feel the feminine was very attracted to her masculine. You know, some people we meet and, you know, there is no attraction, is there? There's a like. But some people we meet, there is that spark of attraction, that chemistry. And I feel you had that with your masculine. He was everything you wanted in a masculine. He was everything you wanted, apart from the fact that he didn't stay with you or commit to you or want to be with you. But the physical aspects of the way he looked, you found very attractive. And I feel that was mutual energy. Kindness. And we got the heart chakra here. So I feel that, you know, you did show your masculine a lot of kindness. But I feel at times he didn't show you, reciprocate that. And you know he can be kind, and you want to see that side of him more. You want to feel that kindness from his heart, that opening heart chakra. You want to feel that energy from him, and tenderness. You want the kindness and tenderness. Again, heart chakra opening. So I feel you are both opening up your heart chakras. You want to know each other more. You want to connect again. So what other energies? We've got trick or treat. So I feel, you know, at some point you're not sure what was going on with the masculine. You know, is he telling the truth about how he's feeling? You know, was he telling the truth? Was he being genuine? Or was he just leading you on? And, you know, this is why there's a need to clear the air, to get that clarification. And we've got obsession. I feel sometimes the feminine, you feel obsessed. Maybe, you know, you have them on your mind. You know, you're desiring them, you're wanting them, and you can't get them out of your mind. They're in your heart, and it feels like an obsession. And you do have those lustful feelings. You know, you're wanting that intimacy, that sensual, sexual intimacy of your masculine. And we've got old black magic called love. So you're definitely feeling the love as well, you know, like the masculine. And again, sensual love. So you're wanting this physical, sensual, sexual connection with your masculine, as well as the emotional side. Maybe you had the physical side before, but the masculine or the feminine, whichever resonates, did not declare their feelings, did not open up about having any feelings. But you're using your intuition now. You're sensing, you're seeing, you're feeling things. You're really connecting to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something here, and you're following that guidance. And again, we've got just married energy again. So I do feel that, you know, the feminine is fantasizing about this. She's wanting that commitment. And we've got a honeymoon holiday. You're wanting these things in your life. You know, you're wanting a home. You know, you're wanting that committed relationship. You're wanting children. This is something that you're thinking about. So what do you want to say to your masculine? What you need to realise is you cannot hide from me. I have very good intuition. I'm very sensitive and I pick up on energies in people and places. So we saw that. The feminine is very tuned in, I feel. And I feel more of the masculines are tuning into their intuition now as well. Out of the blue, you contact me again. And because I've missed you, I agree to see you. It's not sensible, as I do not want to look. I'm always available to you, but I feel weak and I cannot resist you. So I feel maybe historically in the past it was one of those in and out connections, on and off connections where, you know, the masculine were very much in control of when they saw you. You didn't have a say, and you were so pleased to hear from them that you just did see them, even though in the end it didn't really get you very far. And you don't want to fall into that trap again. Is your heart really ice, or is it just covered by a temporary shell? Can it be melted by my true love somehow? So again, we've got that ice, that snow reference there. So, you know, this could be where you both feel that about each other, you know, that the heart isn't open. But I think a lot of it is the masculine maybe has withheld their feelings, but it could be mutual energy. I'm starting to use my intuition more and trust it. So it's coming up again and again here, feminines, that your intuition is spot on, okay? So just trust in your intuition and be guided by it. I love you no matter what it looks like. So yeah, even if you haven't expressed it to your masculine, you're feeling it. And, you know, the feelings are there, whether you've expressed it verbally or not. Sometimes it feels like I'm obsessed with you. So again, you know, it feels like an obsession at times to you. And my heart bleeds for you. So yeah, you're wanting that loving connection with your masculine. So what else do you want to say? I want to tell you what is deep in my soul, but I do not want to scare you off, so I withhold. So yeah, you know, you held back. You held back before because you were afraid to scare them off. You're afraid you would scare them off by declaring your feelings for some of you. Your lips feel like butter on my skin. You can always arouse me no matter what mood I'm in. So, you know, you're very turned on by each other. I feel this is mutual. Touch my body with your hands, lips and tongue. I want you deep inside me so we can become one. So, very strong sexual energies here. Really, both of you feeling that, missing that intimacy with each other, but wanting to declare their feelings, wanting to share how you're truly feeling. And finally, I cannot stop thinking about you. It's like you have taken over my brain. So we said that before. It feels like an obsession at times. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Lots of love and blessings.